Okay, so the trailer of Alpha has dropped. I saw the teaser of Alpha and I thought to myself, with such little marketing material, with such little exposure to the world of Alpha, or to the world of YRF cinematic universe once again, it will be little too early to judge on what they are making or what the plot line is or whatever the marketing whole story is about. But the internet didn't stop. Just because I am not reacting to it doesn't mean that internet will stop. Internet started digging and digging and digging, and all the responses that I saw about the teaser of the movie were either in two polar opposite sides of each other. Either one where they genuinely appreciated the the teaser, or in some cases it was absolutely blatantly clear that it was PR. And at the same time, there was such heavy trolling about the teaser material, about the materials and the content in the teaser, that at one point of time it didn't feel like trolling. It felt like it was bullying at that point. So now the trailer has dropped. We are going to watch it with a clean slate, without uh, a subconscious judgment in mind. We are going to look at it with a complete blank slate and hopefully keep everything civil in the comment section and judge it, give it a constructive criticism where it deserves, and praise it for the good if it has any. Okay, let's keep it civil. And starting off in 3, 2, 1.
और सुनोई कौन है सर? इसकी माँ का नाम जानकी था। हम इसे सीता बुलावेंगे।
एक कहानी सुनाती हूँ। एक राक्षस था, घमंड उसका शस्त्र था। वो धोखे से राज करता था और झूठ से जीतता था। एक दिन एक राजकुमारी को अपने घर ले गया। इतिहास जानता है ये कहानी कैसे खत्म हुई, पर इस बार सीता आज लंका खुद जलाने आई। Hi boys. What's up, boss?
BGM is good. Sharvari. Sharvari is very pretty, yaar.
जिसे तुमसे बात करनी है, रोक लो तो बात कर लो।
अल्फा प्रोग्राम उसका जुनून है और जो भी उसके रास्ते में आता है वो उसे मार देता है। मैं जो बना रहा हूँ वो इतिहास है। फतेह को रोकोगे कैसे सीता? अपने जंगल का शेर है वो।
शुरू करो अग्नि परीक्षा।
Oh, सीता अग्नि परीक्षा.
इंडिया ने अल्फा की कदर नहीं की, अब इंडिया अल्फा से डरेगा।
वो वेट कर रहा है तुम्हारा।
ये हमें बचाएगा।
So Ritik is in here as well. Although that wasn't a surprise, was it? Who knew that the Ritik was going to be a part of it? Maybe the trailer has finished. There is no extreme emotions in me about it, really. Is there? Did they showcase any emotions, heavy emotions during the whole tour? People are divided into two halves, but let's start off with the one thing that bugged me, or that is my sore thumb for the whole trailer, and for me, I believe it is going to be a sore thumb sticking out of the stock for the whole movie as well. It is the Haryanvi accent of Mr. Bobby Deol, or Fateh, the character Bobby Deol is playing. And from the starting, even in the teaser as well, people highlighted this trait about Bobby Deol's character in almost every breakdown of the teaser, at least that I have seen in the Reddit, Insta, Facebook, or wherever. But the fact is, why, when everyone else in the place that he is working in or the people that he is working with are talking in either English or pure Hindi, why has the director or the producer has taken the decision to showcase this particular character as a Haryanvi character? Why? And that too not a consistent one. In times he is speaking in a Haryanvi accent, and in times he is speaking in English, Hindi, pure Hindi. Why mix up this and make it a khichuri? Like, Bobby Deol is a guy who is capable of portraying immense emotions through his face very well. We have seen it before. We have seen it in Animal, where without any dialogue, he has portrayed a lot of emotions just through his expressions. And it was convincing enough to hook us all in. And in here as well, in those menacing situations, he has that the cold death stare in his eyes that can make anyone creep, that can make anyone feel uncomfortable. He has that thing about him in his eyes, and especially through his expression. But whenever he is speaking, the gravity of the whole scene falls. The dialogue is designed in in particular way, and I don't know if it's the dialogue or if it's his delivery or it's the accent itself that it is taking away from the whole gravity of the situation. The person is asking him what should they name the daughter, they name the girl, Ali Bhatt's baby version, and his reply comes in Haryanvi, and for me it took the whole weight out of the scene completely. It feels like a sore thumb for me. Everything is good about him. He is looking menacing, he is looking the part, he is looking someone who is who should be afraid of, and his cold stare, especially in the teaser as well and in here as well, his cold look can rack fear inside the person's heart. But whenever he is speaking, that fear factor is going away. That is one thing pointing out. Second thing is, the background music is very good. At least how the background music is cut for this trailer, how the trailer is cut according to the music, according to the beat, gunshots, sound effects. The trailer is cut well with the background music. I vibed well with the background music. Full points for the background music. Now coming to the characters. Bobby Deol's character and his Haryanvi accent we already talked about. I'm going to focus on him for the later half of the video. Alia Bhatt's character is obviously going to be kidnapped by Bobby Deol's character, and she is going to be raised by Bobby Deol's character, trained to be an assassin, and with time she is going to rebel against him and go against him and defeat him by the end, hopefully with the help of Sharvari and Hrithik Roshan as well. So that is the character arc of her, and the only thing that we need to be convinced about Alia Bhatt in this movie is that she is a hardcore assassin. She is a badass, she is a hardcore assassin, she is brutal, she has wicked sense of humor, and she is a person she is the character Sita with all of this qualification or with all of these character traits. And among all of these character traits, the quirkiness I can believe, the quirkiness I dig, the humor I may dig as well. The connection between Sharvari and her is looking good, but the badassness, the kick-ass vibe, the ruthlessness, the hardcoreness that a assassin character demands is just a little missing in her. Especially with the fact that she is such a sweet looking girl, such a baby-faced girl, and she is looking very delicate in these fighting sequences as well, especially with the other army soldiers, maybe, or maybe Bobby Deol's henchmen that she is fighting with. In those situations, she is looking a little delicate. She is looking a little soft. While her fight sequence with Sharvari, the hand-to-hand sequence looks good. It is choreographed well, especially looking in the trailer. It looks good. That one sequence looked good, but apart from that, all the other sequences where she is fighting any goon or fighting any soldier, she looks a little too soft. All the cut shots and the mixture of high-speed cut shots doesn't sell the thing that this is a hardcore assassin that we are looking at. It feels like she looked more menacing in Jigra than how she is looking in here. In Jigra, she wasn't even an assassin. She was just going after her brother who was captured wrongfully, and the whole aspect of the movie was that she was trying to protect her brother, and in that process she will go through hell if she has to. And in that mindset and in that movie, she looked menacing from the fact that she is ruthless. She doesn't know battle, she doesn't know ammunition, how to handle ammunition, weapons, she doesn't know anything, but she's just ruthless. She is hell-bent and ruthless about the fact that she is going to protect her brother. In this, however, the motivation is that she is going after her father-like figure who wronged her and treated her mercilessly, and is doing a wrong thing as well. And she is by the end of the movie, along with Sharvari Bagh, guided by Anil Kapoor's character and then Hrithik Roshan's character, ultimately go after Fateh, the Bobby Deol's character. But at the end of the day, it doesn't the hardcore badass vibe that they are going for, especially the fact that she is playing the kind of elder sister to Sharvari, the kind of mentor to Sharvari. They are going for that Black Widow thing, Black Widow dynamic, the dynamic between Scarlett Johansson's character and Florence Pugh's character. They were trying to go for that kind of dynamic. But even for that kind of dynamic, Scarlett Johansson's character had to go through a lot of things, and she became a badass because of that. And we kind of bought the fact that she is a badass. We believed that. Here, however, it is getting a little, because they are so close to each other. Sharvari and Alia are age-wise are not that much different either. And Alia, as I said, has a baby face. She looks very cute and she looks very delicate. That is one huge setback for me to believe that she is a hardcore assassin. And now Sharvari's character, this one is a mystery till now, like why she wants to work with Alia specifically. She looks like a military person as well. She holding the gun and coming along with all the military personnel. Maybe a military personnel who has been appointed to work with Alia Bhatt's character to bring down Fateh, maybe like that. But her whole character is still a mystery. She is looking good, obviously. Her fighting skills in that one brief sequence that we saw is looking good as well. And obviously, when you are working in a YRF movie, you are supposed to look good. I hope they are not making her an eye candy in this movie. Her or Alia Bhatt eye candy in this movie, because we are tired of it. Now, speaking of tired of things, by the look of the trailer, I am seeing two traits in the movie that I hope are not true. I hope I am wrong about. But as far as my prediction goes, these are my prediction about the plot. And that is, Alpha is a superhero serum development project carried out by Bobby Deol. Does it sound familiar? You have a orphaned girl who is brought up by an organization trained to be an assassin, and turns out that organization is secretly developing a serum to make super soldiers as well. And at the end of the movie, the assassin that the organization trained comes back to hunt that organization and bring that organization down. Also, at the same time, the assassin that they brought up creates a bond with a younger version of herself, and they become sister-like. Although they have no blood relation, they become sister-like, and both of them together take down this organization. Have I heard that plot somewhere before? Maybe in a Marvel movie named Black Widow. Maybe, or maybe not. Who am I to say? And also the fact that they have used the similar villain arc of John Abraham from Pathan in this as well. India didn't respect Alpha. Now, India will fear Alpha. India didn't save Jim. Jim was his character name, right? India didn't save John. So John will make India pay. What is this? You are taking formula from your own movie that works by somehow, and just 3 years ago, the movie that you made 3 years ago, you taking formula from that movie and pasting it on this movie, this new movie, and hoping that this will somehow run. Taking a whole concept from an flop Marvel movie, by the way. That movie didn't work so well. People didn't like that movie that much as as the Marvel producers themselves had thought. You take a concept from that movie and apply it in this movie. Hope that something badass will come out of it. What is this, YRF? What are you trying to do? And what are the other things that I saw in here? And the continuation of the VFX shots are still there. VFX scenarios. There are some actual scenarios. The cinematography has been done in some real locations. That is understandable as well. But at the same time, some scenarios that have been shot in front of green screen is still understandable. What is the obsession with this hilly area, this snowy mountain areas where the characters have to go all the way to the top to find out the hidden secret layer of the villain? What is this obsession of YRF with this pro? Why can't they just do a single movie in a single place, not going all around the world? I don't know. Well, that was my thought about the trailer of Alpha. What are the goods? Maybe the performance of Alia Bhat may surprise me, and Sharvari, the chemistry between them. The dialogues are looking okay. Apart from the Haryanvi accent of Bobby Deol, it's not the gravity of the dialogue that is coming down. It's just how the accent is and how it is delivered, just pulling the gravity away from the sequence completely. So that is that is like my sore thumb about this whole movie, sticking out of the sock very poorly in this whole movie. And that was my reaction about the trailer of the Alpha. Comment down below what are your reactions about the trailer as well, and what are your opinions about my opinions about the trailer. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to Omlan Rexo.